So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. And here's Mbappe, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And we have our very first corner. In for a header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Now it's Darwin, and he's found a way past.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Modena are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. He won't be happy with that one. Griezmann. He's in a good position. There's the hit! Thuram with the clearance. Mbappe. Cleared without complication. That is a great pick out. Chouameni. And it's Belletti. That is lovely. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Nunez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar. Now it's Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Modena leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Modena carrying... Cantona! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cantona is offering a wry smile there.
Griezmann goes short. There's the header! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Modena are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting.
Hits one! Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Clinical. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. And he's straight offside.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Wirtz. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Shot at goal! It's in! And it's Modena who take the lead. With a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Modena have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage. Mbappe made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Dixon, that's a sharp pass. Modena are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Guti.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and they're simply...
And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Griezmann. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Guardiola. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior, and here's Wirtz. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and we have our very first corner. Punched away. Dixon. And Hernandez. Modena have the chance to go the other way.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe finds himself offside. And we've reached half-time. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Some first-half thoughts?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Modena, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Works it forward. Now it's Wirtz. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. Belletti.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Guti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Griezmann! He scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply. Wirtz! Thuram tries to clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dixon. Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guti. Quality ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a little off target. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.